It's more sticking them together because people keep telling me it's editing, so I stick with it. I mean, yes, it is. That's still editing.
Have you loaded in Tear? I can't seem to see you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see him.
Tear is not there for me.
You are standing on him.
I will soon... hot.
Like, this terminal is empty for me.
Oh, all three of us here now.
Adjusting my character as is my want.
No.
That's nothing needs a reaction for. Just I constantly change my look.
This is true. You've been doing that in the previous God Eaters as well. Whereas I just found something I like the look of and stuck with it.
Oh, Tear's back now.
Melding terminal.
And there we go.
Huh.
And now Malk's gone. Or is Malk down here?
I moved away so I can guess that's a mission.
Nice.
Fine, he was.
Oh, Gobwid.
You probably need to go
Meldington.
talk to Elisa.
Yeah, but at the same time, look at all the free missions we've got to do.
But what if you could do paid missions?
What kind of missions?
Paid. Did that not come through?
No, you're a bit quiet.
Do I need a good phone?
Jesus.
How's that? Is that better?
That's not the ASMR I signed up for.
Sign up for ASMR?
Apparently. Now's a regular subscriber to ASMR. Just seen the exchange over in the Team BondAGE server, and what's of the illustrious Malachi? Penis. Illustrious Malachi penis.
That's how I summoned him from his afternoon nap.
With a penis.
No, that's how he summoned himself.
You summon him through illustrious means, and he responds with penis.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
What was that noise?
That was Capius.
Yeah, that was KPS knocking the microphone and twisting it in its little holder thing so it squeaked.
I was joking, but apparently it was true.
Yes, it was.
When the joke becomes reality.
Oh no.
Listen, it's up to you to pick a mission. I'm browsing food.
The fact that I came up here to watch you two interacting the way you are when you said that is very much very good timing.
Is this not how you interact with a website?
No, I mean you and Mal.
Spinning your arm in emotion?
Although I still maintain that God Eater 3 had the best roll dance with the absolute dislocating your arm while doing it.
Oh, of
Which
course.
made Topi almost dislocate their arm when they attempted it.
Yeah.
That's the OG.
Oh god. We are Hailstorm.
Biggest Eornis.
Biggest dickus.
I have a friend in the Roman Empire. His name is Biggest Dickus.
He has a wife, you know.
Yeah, who wouldn't with a name like that?
Can't sleep, clown will eat me.
What?
It's a Simpsons reference.
I see.
Yeah, Homer builds Bart a clown bed, and it's the most horrifying thing ever. So he just lays awake at night, rocking slowly, going, "Can't sleep, clown will eat me. Can't sleep, clown will eat me."
Gotcha.
Back when Simpsons was funny.
Mission start. Well, mission start whenever you're ready.
Oh, I totally did not look at what we were fighting. Was it just small monsters?
Yeah,
Cuckoo
with
Maidens
iron-
and Hunger Tales, but they're resistant to freeze.
We have to kill 3 Ogre Tails. The Cocoon Maidens are just a pest.
You're a pest. Ow.
I know.
That's tough.
Ow. Hunger Tales.
Who'd get hit by an ogre tail?
Eric.
Alpha 1, I order you to fall back and heal. I order you.
Alright, I am not going to fall back from being attacked by a fucking ogre tail.
Maybe you should.
I was just gonna watch him do it.
Oh.
Alright, it was pretty
Head is
I
still
was
plenty.
expecting that from the way you two stood at the side there.
I'll go kill that cocoon maiden that's aggroed.
Alright, I'll help with some freeze bullets.
Damn. That monster is trying to break off from combat. What's gotten into it?
I should probably unmute my TV so I can hear what's happening.
Don't waste my time.
Situational
Oh.
awareness is overrated.
Do you know those call-outs at the bottom, Malk?
Yes.
Like the bottom of the screen? Are they coming through your TV or are they coming through your controller?
They can't
Like,
come
can
through
you
my
hear them?
controller. I can hear them, but nothing comes through my
Okay.
controller because I use remote play.
Just making sure, because I think by default they're set to go through the controller speaker,
Yeah.
which means unless you've got a headset plugged into the controller, you can't hear them.
Yeah. I hear them, but I don't get them through my controller. Same with all the Genshin noises that's supposed to go through your controller.
Cleared.
Yeah, I've set mine to go through the TV so I can actually hear Hibari when she tells me to heal.
As all God Eaters should be.
Mine are split. All the regular dialogue ones are through the TV, and then Hibari's are through my controller. Or it's actually it's distance based. If you're within range of me, I'll hear it from the TV. If you're out of range of me, it's over the radio.
Come on already.
Ha, look at Malk with his plebeian charged attack.
You both released at the exact same time.
What if our Tri-Dragons kissed?
I got you covered.
No.
The maintenance crew.
That's how you get Tiamat.
Damn, SSS!
That ass.
That ass. Yes, overwrite save data. I don't want to lose that kind of progress.
I know, right?
Critical
I mean-
path.
Might as well keep the items.
That hard-fought victory over the Ogre Tails and the Cocoon Maidens.
Indeed. We have avenged the person I forgot the name of.
Alright, there we go.
Eric. You really forgot him that easily.
No,
Salty
I was
Dog.
just trying to make the joke.
2 Gabora Gaboras and 1 fallen Ogre Tail.
Good.
There's Zygotes as well, but they're not part of the target.
Salty dog.
The saltiest of dogget.
I've adjusted my outfit appropriately.
Yes. Oh god. Get roll danced on, apparently?
It's stick bugged.
Mal, what the fuck have you put on?
Don't know what you mean.
Incubus outfit.
Someone's been playing Monster Hunter World.
It's called the Raven Satan outfit.
The unit is now in position and ready to commence combat operations.
The only things that are covered is the things you like the most.
This map is mysteriously only with one
Empty.
enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that ain't sus.
That's a backer level of sus.
When the map is sus.
Mid-sized origami has entered the field. I'm sending
Yep,
you the
both
latest
Gabora
coordinates.
Gaboras at the same time.
Play.
As long as they're on different ends. Nothing like a good old pincer attack. Which is definitely what this situation is and nothing else.
Yes.
I still can't believe this is the music they associated with Gabora.
Yeah, it's got to have something good about him.
Yeah. Like, I get it's the map music and not actually his theme, but he's always here.
It's just here, standing, menacingly.
Realizing.
Existing.
Standing here, I realize that I'm a fish.
Alpha 1, I order you to
When he thinks he's a crocodile.
When you
How?
when the
When
It's
the-
fucking lethal, okay?
really need better.
He just ate my restore ball.
I was going to say that look what happened, but no, that's actually what happened.
I equipped the Dark Halo and I just did 666 damage. Serious.
Serious business. And here I am, I can't even hit 100 damage.
Well, you are using the knife.
Yeah.
It's all about finding that right placement, because believe me, I'm getting plenty of 45s here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just got
hit his
109.
fins. Hit his fins did a weak spot.
And one
For
swing.
slashing, yeah.
I mean, even for blunt. So I guess not piercing.
Not piercing! Piercing weak points are just in the worst possible placement for you, is where they are.
Yeah.
Against a Vajra, the back legs! Good luck getting to them!
Yeah.
His
Jumpy back.
slash and his slash weakness is his forelegs. His crush weakness is his face. Only the face.
That's not a Gabora.
This is like a...
No, the Gabora was munching on something over here.
Not me for once.
Snack on these titties.
Yes.
Anyways.
So it makes me think of Deranged Preschool. Oh, Silent Hill. So the Chinset schools of that was a zygote.
So I was over at my parents' house yesterday. They're still working on cleaning out a bunch of stuff from
He's...
the water situation that happened. I don't recall if I ever really talked about, but
I don't think so.
they're basically just going through boxes at this point because they just boxed everything up, and now it's like, all right, if this is yours, take it away. Most of you don't live at home anymore. God damn it, stop hitting me with shotgun. There you go, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, it kind of did.
There's this necklace that is just like a... not quite a wand. I can get a picture of it later. I can get a picture of it now. This mission's not a big deal. And no one has any claim to it.
Ah.
Like, it's... they asked all of the children, we're all like, nope, not ours.
I order you to fall back and heal.
Don't know what that is. Don't
Could have been
recognize
like-
it at all.
Could it have been something from like their parents? Like your parents' parents?
Unlikely.
I was just going to say a fallen relative, but I realised, how weird that wording sounds.
Fallen relative.
Oh, God, that one dead again.
Alpha 1,
Focus.
I've been rendered unconscious.
That is not a good quality picture.
Rise and shine. Plenty of monsters need to kill it.
Thank you, DJ, for your contributions. One game stream challenge. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
5 minutes into the operation.
Yeah, we're doing okay. It's go time, baby.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to take it off. But yeah, anyways, we're just like, alright, well, clearly this is a cursed relic.
Better wear it.
Oh yeah. I was like, I'll take it. I could go for a little bit of curse in my life.
Mark, you've been playing too much Wingdiver? Always.
You know you can heal.
Nah, that's only a Gabora.
You have died twice to a Gabora.
I noticed you still haven't healed.
It's dead.
But you still haven't healed.
I didn't need to.
Finished early, and I'm happy to hear it.
I go through enough healing products as it is. I don't want to, have to spend money on getting more.
If you could not stand in front of my gun, that'd be great. If you could not stand in front of my gun, that'd be great. Since when do I not get infinite ammo?
I always like that voice line. Since when do I not get infinite ammo? Ah, yes, if I keep running like this... Oh, I was trying to get my my stamina to the same level as my health and OP.
There we go. I'm gonna drop these in media sharing.
Start this up.
Go on S for a salty dog.
I got
S4
SS.
still didn't heal.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, that's a cursed relic if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that is really cursed.
And it was just like, no one knows whose it was, where it came from, why we have it. But I have it now.
100% been pulled out of something it shouldn't have been pulled out of.
Baby unicorn horn.
Dipped in
That
elf blood.
Oh god.
that's why unicorns aren't around anymore. Utahrians made mistakes. What is the actual
Utahrians. Utah.
Utah?
Just add an N at the end of it. Utah.
Nah, I like mine better.
I'm sorry, that's got to be the stream title, like Rise of the Utahrians.
Hello, it is me. I am the Utahrian. Sounds like a Marvel race.
It really does.
Waiting
Oh,
for other players.
Yeah. Shut up.
Oh. It fit.
It fit?
It fit.
Good to hear. Did you use lube?
Never.
That.
I
I
make
don't know
my
about that
own.
one. Still don't know about that one.
How about some cracked Sanadine? I'm sorry, but how is this a difficulty 3 mission? It's 2 Zygotes and 1 Ogre Tail.
Because they're slightly tougher than difficulty 2 Zygotes and Ogre Tails.
See, that's more of a difficulty 3 one. 1 Chiyu and 2 Kongos. 1 Vajra and 2 Chiyus.
Or
I'd rather swallow
We
a
could-
banana Twinkie.
we could continue the storyline. Go beyond
Good.
mission 13.
A Gabora, Chiyu, and 2 Kongos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go continue the story.
Yeah, just go to the medical ward. Go talk to Alyssa.
Or I'm guessing it's gonna be rather get screamed at by her.
Oh, God damn it. I'm sitting here trying to match Mal and he turns into a frog.
There's no use talking to her when she's like this. The tranquilizers I
Imagine
have
it, so I make you joke on
She'll
Lube
be
now.
unconscious for hours.
Why would you stop yourself from making a joke on lube? That just sounds like you didn't use enough lube.
Where am I? Why am I?
Alright, while
so-
cutscenes are playing, I
How
guess
could
I
she
can...
have regained consciousness. That's no. There's
Why
no
has he got-
way. I'm sorry. I have
Yeah, I don't love his character.
No, why is he halfway through smoking a cigarette in the infirmary?
Just a moment ago, you.
He's a doctor,
bit
don't
of-
worry about it.
He's a bit of a douchebag.
apparently magic hands.
Yes, exactly. I
I won't lie. I live in America, but reading the words steakhouse garlic ribeye sandwich, that hurts me a little. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
The two new types resonated somehow.
That's a lot,
There's no
Arby's.
previous
Come on.
data to go off of.
Steakhouse
Oh,
ribeye
we
garlic
have the meat.
sandwich.
Yeah.
You're sure?
Thinly sliced ribeye steak with crispy onions, Swiss cheese, and garlic aioli sauce? A-I-O-L-I.
Aioli.
Aioli.
It's basically just
Ooh.
garlic. Oh, good God!
That Swiss cheese does look good, though.
Former resonance between you type God Eaters. Oh, that must be story.
Remember Resonance? From
Yeah.
3? Or does... Blood doesn't have resonance, right?
I don't think so.
They do.
They have their own, like, special
Yeah.
blood resonance, but it's different from capital R resonance.
Yeah, capital R resonance is
Yeah.
something that only the advanced God Eaters were capable of, in 3 at least. Apparently, we've always been advanced God Eaters.
No, in 3, all the ages can do resonance, but it was to varying degrees of efficacy.
Oh yeah, that's true. And the main character was, beyond any comprehension of how good someone could be at it.
Yeah, which was kind of dumb, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Maybe they're medical smokes. Blood is the silver of the soul. No idea where that came from. I mean, neither, actually. Defeat a lone Congo. Zygotes and Kakumains are also in the area, so the approach will be difficult. These latter targets are discretionary. Targeting the Congo's face, torso, and legs with crush-type ammunition is reported to be effective.
You crushing on a Congo?
Apparently. No crushing.
Would having sex with an origami be bestiality? Or would it just be impressive?
I mean, if you want the serious answer, it depends how sentient and capable of communication they are. It would most likely be bestiality because they lack the ability to understand what's going on and communicate their consent in a clear and understandable manner.
No, I feel like managing for them to not eat you. That seems pretty consenting.
It's like the whole God of War thing. God of War can create a black hole. If you have sex with one, it was consensual.
Jesus. I can't upgrade anything.
You know what I just
love
realized? Untapped market potential for hentai for Pokemon. Different types of balls. Which, that's a great line, but... like, why not have... There's that one image you might have seen floating around of, like, the attachment to the Pokeball, right? But what about just a custom Pokeball? Like, with bondage stripes on it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I know that's even close to that is you can get... One of the games you can put stickers on them.
Stickers on the ball?
Yes.
That's interesting. Don't think I've ever heard of that.
Don't know. I do not know which one it is. I just know that I've watched someone play a Pokemon game and they can unlock stickers and they can place said stickers to their Pokeballs. Aside from that, don't know. I don't even know what game that's from because, again, I've not played a Pokemon game since Ruby. Well, there's already worthing. No clue.
Well, like, there are
Today's orders
varied
have been changed. Your
Pokeballs,
new
and
objective is to
there
eradicate
is one
all
with,
origami
like,
in the vicinity.
I guess you
Alyssa
could
will
think
not
of
be
it as like
joining
a
you.
harness
Tests
style, the
indicate she's on
netball.
the mend.
Yeah,
However,
but
she requires time to heal
I'm talking,
before
like, full
returning to active
custom.
duty. On a final note, as of this morning,
God Eater levels of
Captain Lindo's
customization for your
combat
Pokeballs.
status has been altered. He is currently listed as missing in action, discharged. That will be all. Thank you.
That's absurd. We haven't found his god arc. We haven't found his armlet. How could you say that?
It is not my decision to make, Miss Tachibana.
That's why he's missing in action and not dead.
No longer receiving a beacon, nor
I've said this
biometrics
previously,
from
but
his
this
armlet.
story really hits
We
different
don't
when you
have
have
time
already
for a
played
full-scale
2.
search.
Yeah.
With new attacks coming every day from unrecognized
It's like,
Argos.
oh no, not Lindau. missing in action.
Oh no.
I hope he's not dead.
I'm not wrong, am I? Isn't it insane that they're just...
Every single time I see Sakuya, I get reminded of just how much the egregious amount of side boob she has is.
I'm
She's
sorry.
just got like
It's
a
not your fault.
tablecloth
There's just
attached to
nothing
the front of her.
be done, and
Yeah, true.
I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
It's not the right word,
See if
but
maybe I can clear my head.
Dishcloth.
Don't worry. I'll be ready for the mission when you
a
need me.
loose piece of fabric.
Yes.
She's broken up about all this. Hey, look, you guys did a hell of a job out there. It hasn't been easy. Plus, with the
I love that my
going all
character's
crazy,
expression
we can't
towards
talk
him
about
is just shut the fuck up.
I was thinking, since you're both the only new types, maybe you should stick by our side for
Is
a
that
while,
how you
know?
interpret that?
I'm gonna go check on Saki.
That one, yes, from its side on. I got a very, very plain, withered look on my face, like, and just shush.
I don't know, when you only have one eye to base emotion off of.
Yeah, and it was at a weird angle.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, but not a surprise. Another Soma Squad martyr.
Dude, the hell?
I like how often they
Freaking
use
hear you.
off-camera peanut gallery dialogue in this game.
Yeah. And not
I like
a
how-
single nameplates to the subtitles.
I like how it's always like someone dies, must have been Soma's fault.
Enemy sight. Moving to intercept.
Looking through random quotes and gets to look like an upside down testicle. I would have sworn that's recent, but it's not.
Relevant.
Yes. Oh look, a zygote.
Oz referring to Pokeball's conversation.
I love how she said the orders have changed. You now need to eliminate all the origami in the area. It's like, no, the mission objective is still clear, just the Congo.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, if you want to, you can go kill all the zygotes.
Oh, just shotgun them up the arse. That worked.
Mission accomplished. Prepare to return to base. Objectives complete. Let's go home.
I just love the way that my gun it looked like. It looks like it just is an out of power sex toy at the end.
A what?
An out of power sex toy. It's
A
trying
what?
to do the thrusting motion, but it's just not.
I must reload.
I must reload. Oh shit, Kukuru Maiden. Okay.
It's dead.
Yeah, I wanted to devour it. Need DJ for that. Recharge.
I should probably get Ignore Endurance.
Yeah.
A lot of people went down that time.
Yeah. Reward rate.
I'm helping. I'm proud. Backstage is where I work my
A triple S for that performance? I'm surprised.
So,
In this economy,
you want
At
four
this time of
yeses?
year, localized entirely within the ruined city.
Yes. Can I see it? No.
Can I devour it?
Oh my god, the God Eater version of Will It Blend. Can it be? Can I devour?
saving avatar card.
The mailbox.
What about
The
the
mailbox.
God fucking damn it.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well. I was just wondering if someone was going to say it, but yeah, apparently the Team BondAGE single brain cell strikes again.
I
So
got cut off.
I should be setting a bad example. I'll make sure I get in there in time for the mission. So please let me have some time alone until then. So basically what I'm hearing is go ball Sakuya.
She needs some alone time.
I excel in giving
Don't we
people
all?
alone time. Here, let me come be alone with you.
Alonent.
Ow. These kids from
Switch
playing
back
Psychonauts
my-
tried on Life Reality. Never played it.
Give me back downburst for that.
I'm not going to find anything in here. Still. It says no visitors. Okay.
No visitor.
It's fine,
No
what's a visitor?
visitation.
I mean, come on. You see Chinya, she is clearly not the visitation, she's the entertainment. Supply retrieval. A new resource transportation route using the subway system is being built right now, but Congo and Chiyu have interrupted the project. Yeah, just casually interrupting it. Boy. On my last baby tooth fell out, does that mean I'll be a grown-up when the new tooth grows in? Yes, that's exactly how adulthood works.
Climbing the stairs to adulthood. Which is definitely when your teeth fall out.
Yep.
Mm.
And not anything else ever.
Never. Only the teeth. It's
Let's
always
make
teeth.
let's make some pants. There we go. Got pants.
Nice pants.
Thank you. I worked hard on them.
Have I got anything new that I can make? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Still got the goth stuff. That's good. Where's Double Fine, but the PC is really fucking weird because cutscenes don't pick up the sound settings you put in. Definitely made for control use. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was originally a PlayStation 2 era game.
Chio. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I've just been staring at the Arby's menu for like an hour now.
Once we were food shopping, saw a pack of Arby's chips.
Arby's chips? Right.
Sorry.
Shit. Sorry.
I was going to say fries.
No, I remembered the British.
The unit is now in position and ready to commence
I
combat.
had
Looks like
temporarily
I'm the only one who's wearing anything on the top half.
had temporarily forgotten the British.
How can you
was a
forget
one- it
something
was
so
a-
influential and so interrupting? What is it?
It was a temporarily a better world.
Necessarily.
Hello, Congo.
Oh
I
god,
see no
it's
Congo.
British.
There's a British. Get in the museum. Ow.
Ow.
Quick, look where they'll never... Quick, hide where they'll never find you, to the spice rack.
Okay, I like this combo Devour much more.
Which one?
The purple up slash.
What's that one called?
So this is downburst, when you go up.
Hmm.
That monster is trying to break off from combat. What's gotten into it?
You think you can just leave in the middle?
Yeah, having higher control over where I go, so I can just go straight back into a combo. Definitely nice.
Oh, it's the British. They got the museum.
And it's only 5% less burst compared to the longer one that you're using.
No, that's not too bad.
Yeah, the thing you're talking about stuff that I don't have access to yet.
You
No,
have, you have unlocked at least 2 of them.
The hostile has broken through. They're in combat.
There is,
Coordinates coming to you now.
so Devours, I don't know if you...
Oh, the predator things.
Yes, Predator styles.
Yeah.
So you should have the dash Devour.
Yeah,
If you do a
mouth
quick step,
unlock.
do a quick step and then Devour. So, step and then R1 triangle.
Oh, there we are.
If you have it equipped.
Yeah, I do.
It auto-equips the first ones.
That's something I'm never going to use.
I would recommend using it.
Why?
Because you can...
It is
give
this
yourself
entire
buff.
game's buff system.
Well,
Like, you can use them and equip, like...
I know that Devours are the buff system, but that one specifically.
It's more in depth in this game.
So, it's not that each one specifically is more important. They're just the delivery system that you equip the buffs onto.
Let's maybe phrase this differently.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't have access to them yet, but you will end up with 5 potential Predator-style equipment slots, basically. There's your charge, your quick, your combo, your air, and your dash.
Ah.
So you can equip a different Predator style in all of them, you can kind of mix and match. And then a little bit further down the line in the story, you unlock control units, which you equip to each of those specific Devours that give you buffs when you do them while you're in burst.
Right. I don't
Well,
have
not while
combat
you're in
with
bed.
Devour.
You just get them.
But when you leave burst, you lose the buffs.
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah, sorry, let me phrase that differently. You gain buffs that exist while you are in burst that are based on the Devours that you have done.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, my down, like, my air burst, if I devour with that one, that will give me health recovery. Or, like, health regen.
Yeah, it's like the Valhazak healing. The overheal. Very slow incremental health increase.
So it's similar to how it worked in God Eater 2 with the buffs, except it's dependent on the type of Devour you use rather than just being universal.
God Eater 2... Are you talking about the equipment skills?
Yeah, the stuff that gives you buffs when you go into burst.
Those are also a thing, but yes, it is sort of similar to that. And you can... What you can equip on a Devour depends on the Devour's rank and the rank of the control unit.
So, for example...
It's not as complicated as it probably sounds like.
So, for example, my automatic recovery is a level 3 control unit, so I can only use it on this one, because my other ones are level 2 or below.
I'm kind of glad that right now I do not have access to them, because my brain would probably fall out.
They slowly unlock things for you. Like, at the beginning of the game, you just have the basic Charge Devour and Quick Devour.
Yeah.
And then they give you the dash and the air.
Yeah, those two I definitely have.
Yeah, and then they give you, and I guess you technically have combo. It's just a quick. It's the same as the Quick Devour. It's what's known as Type 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's just attack and then R1 triangle at any point before the end of the combo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just saw what the quote that Wigrin got.
I can't accept it, Tsubaki. I won't.
It's you, Mal.
There's no reason to call off the search.
You think I'm happy about this? The top brass refused to change their decision. Would make
It was
them-
Mal getting very, very excited about a sweet chili chicken wrap.
He's out there. When a god eater is missing in
Food.
action, protocol is to keep searching. They hunt until his
Sweary
daughter
chili
is found.
chicken.
Tell me I'm
Yep.
wrong, Tsubaki.
When was this?
It's been a week.
Quite a while ago.
Over a week
Yeah, clearly it's
since the end.
124.
There's almost no chance he's survived this long, even less if he was injured fighting those things. You know this.
But we can't just let him go. Please, we can't!
Lol.
Whoop.
Way to undercut the emotional core of this scene, Mal.
Yeah, just go lol.
Brother died? That's funny.
Sucks for you.
So anyways, I started blasting.
It's never not blasting time. What the fuck, Mal?
Nice.
I was trying to say something about the chili chicken wrap McDonald's had. Welcome, Torian.
They are so good. I love those chili chicken wraps.
Same.
Oh, hello, Pokey.
Thank you for your one-off game stream challenge contribution, Torian. And hello, welcome, Pokey.
Is everyone else topless?
No. Mal is.
Why?
Tier's just wearing very little.
Which is approximately as much as I ever wear.
Yes.
When it comes to games, I am usually the male.
Tell him not to.
Being a guy is boring.
Yeah.
Fair.
You're basic.
I feel like a human fighter in a room of Oh, what's that race called?
Which one? There's quite a lot in D&D.
The specific meme I was referencing is like a tavern full of tiefling rogues calling the human fighter basic.
Yeah, until you realise that that human fighter is an Echo Knight and has a shitload of attacks.
But do they echo?
They do not.
They etch out?
DJ goes for a random quote and gets how do you fuck up the BFG? That was Doom...
That was one of the... I think that was like Doom 64.
It's either 64 or 3.
Possibly.
You'll be here, but not I'm playing D&D. No problem, Tortorian. We can go to random quote. Goes random quote and gets you cock, you ding dong bell, hallowed be thy name, cock sleeve. That's a recent one. I don't know what that's from.
Who knows?
Oh, it's Doom Eternal, apparently. Yeah, that makes sense, because Doom Eternal is the one Doom game that actually got ridiculously fucked up.
Cock, or as some say, coccyx.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy not.
Hallowed not be thy name.
Thy king come.
Thy not be hallowed.
Thy come. Bottom text.
Page of Thrice Green. Ooh. Bug. I just noticed the egregious amounts of underboob that Chinya has in that top.
Oh, you mean the extremely ripped up top?
Which pretty much only covers her nipples.
There we go.
Here we come. Ready or not. Here we come.
When's Easter?
A few months.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh!
Checks out.
I think the name is a good song from Iron Maiden. It is.
Lol.
I prefer cover versions though, because
I
I find Iron Maiden a little bit plain.
Ah, you're at that cutscene.
Yes.
We're watching Trauma.
Defenseless. How you must have cursed your powerlessness.
Trauma followed by mind control.
Now overcome the anguish. Push past it into fury, and you can avenge them. All.
What's a little mind control between friends?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's probably not fine.
These are your enemies. The ones that hurt you, Alyssa. The origami exist
It's amazing how many evil villain plans rely on the emotionally damaged character actually succeeding.
Yeah.
They will rip away from you, make you suffer.
Emotional
And this is the one you
damage.
must make an end of. This the origami that killed your family, the one that devoured your mother and father.
Mama.
Why did you just say mum and dad looking at Lindo?
To fight, to kill on your own. It's easy.
It's a little brainwashing between friends.
Clean your god arc and pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
This will keep you safe. Repeat these words as you pull that trigger, Alyssa. Jeden, dva, three.
Jeden, dva, three.
Yes, perfect. Remember them. Keep them close. They will.
Yeah, I can see why you say that that guy's a bit of a douchebag. I'm gonna go with the same as he's a douche nozzle.
Dva, three.
Useful for cleaning?
Apparently.
Nice.
What happened?
Almost perfectly synced up.
Almost.
Inside your skin. Thoughts and emotions that weren't mine. Did it
I like how you say
happen
that
to
without
too?
knowing the
Did you
context.
see?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that is almost synced up.
Because I know what you two are like.
Forgotten that day.
Do you?
Yes, you're doing the same emote, or you're matching emotes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How much money are you willing to bet on that?
I am willing to bet
How many testicles are you willing to bet on that?
17.
Okay, I have several other questions.
I can spare 17, it's fine. I've still got plenty more.
It's when you hit the 18th testicle that you've gone too far.
Exactly. That's when it starts getting a bit painful to regrow.
There was a horrible guttural sound, then it lashed out. It didn't even pause, just took them.
And it's thousands of emotionally damaged teens.
I mean, that's just teenagers.
Yeah.
I would have run, and we could have run. We should have run. I didn't. I let them die.
You were a kid. Jesus Christ.
When I was told I might become a god eater, that I might be one of the new types, I was so happy and so furious. In that moment, I thought I could get revenge. I could kill that wretched monster. I could avenge my parents, even a little bit. It won't bring them back, but... I'm sorry.
Mag does have a slight pile of dog bits from Scoots. 17 is nothing. Precisely. I have plentiful testicles going spare.
The way you're holding it. You did the same thing the other day, didn't you? I'm sure of it. I could feel the warmth flowing into me. Memories I didn't have, just like before. Memories of happiness.
I'm just doing left and right, alternating.
I'm not. I was actually seeing a jar of balls before, so it shivers down my bones. Think it was in a science lab. I got threatened with 7 testicles by Callie's sister. It was.
It was what?
I feel like I'm playing a Bethesda game.
Nice.
Anyway.
It's not my own titty. Trying to kill the doctor? Probably. I want to blow something up, but I have no games with good enough amounts of boom. Red faction.
It's a game with a lot of explosions.
Three dudes dancing. Only one of them's a dude. A request. A Borg Camlan has arrived. They've been fired for what now?
Good old Borg Camlin. You'll recognize him.
Oh, probably, yeah. Destroy one Borg Camlan before it goes suicide. The Aragami look like giants scorpions.
Yes.
Oh no.
Let's try this down best. Where is it? There it is.
People mind charges guards face up, indeed they are. So I'm guessing that question mark above bullets is where the things go.
Bullets?
Bullets?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, have you... Okay, I follow, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't let you switch them until you get more than the basics.
Yeah. Got nothing in my skills.
No skills.
No skill.
No bitches.
I'm sorry, I've just gone distracted by that ass.
Me?
Yes.
No, not what you speak of.
I just came away from the terminal and I just saw that ass.
I'm wearing pants.
Yeah, tight ones.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
It's never a Wendy's. Screaming sharks in your tub, what the fuck?
Can I get a cappuccino with breast milk? I mean breast milk. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
You can have cappuccinos.
That will conclude today's briefing. I want you suited up.
And our breast milk is running low.
As soon as possible. Dismissed.
I'm sorry, sir. The man in front of you ordered our last breast
Thank you
milk.
for staying. I wanted to speak with you.
Did you get some random get? I will bite
Take
off your
some time
hands.
off. This is not a request. I
His
order
cute
you
can't
to do
type.
so. The others can handle this.
What? No, Tsubaki, I'm fine.
Perhaps
Get
you
her
haven't
name right,
seen
it's
yourself
Tsububi.
lately. Everyone can tell something's off.
Look, it's...
I know you haven't been sleeping. I am proud and touched.
I know you haven't
cared
been
so
sleeping.
deeply
I've been
for
watching
little
through your
brother.
window.
I was
But I
thinking
have
the
to be
exact
your
same
superior
thing.
officer. In your current state, you could get
That
someone
is
killed,
100%
maybe
the
even
vibe that
yourself.
that comment
Take
gave
some
off. Like,
rest.
I know you haven't been
It's
sleeping.
important.
I was watching.
Of course, ma'am.
Normally, you look so cute while you're sleeping.
And one final word.
Aw, thanks. Wait, what?
You must put your trust in others. You
Did
have
you
to
do
let
something
them
new with your
shoulder
hair?
some
It smells
of the burden.
different.
You're right. I am sorry.
Wait,
I'll
what?
try. I promise.
I do like the God Eater logic of armor is useless, that's just wear nothing.
Yeah. Aragami can shred through armor pretty much effortlessly. I was like, fine. Won't wear armor then. I'm gonna wear my skivvies. Still waiting on my hot muffins with extra thick cream.
Whenever you're ready.
I was gonna say, why couldn't they just make armor out of the like anti-origami material
Exactly my favorite kind.
that various walls and shields are made of? And I'm like, oh right, that was the whole God Arc Soldier program,
Yeah.
and that didn't go too well.
It really didn't.
That
Rachel.
and I imagine it would be very hard to put a core into clothing.
I just need to try harder.
Because that's all the anti-origami thing is. It's like modifying a origami's core to like
going now?
repel the bias field. So I'm getting items.
Keep a special watch
You're
on
in the-
devastating lands.
Oh no. I still got hit. Nope. No.
I see no issue. Just hit it.
Yes, welcome to one of my least favorite origami. I'm just gonna leave.
Bad.
I'm fucking leaving.
Don't
This
worry,
is
there's
not one
worse
of the other
versions.
flavors.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
My buff is
Kume.
currently the flag of France.
I got
So
a
you're gonna
rainbow
be running
going.
away easier.
There we go.
Jump in on this!
No, I ain't jumping in on anything.
Oh, you like that pain? Great.
Where's his weak point for hammer?
His
his
shield.
back leg.
Sick! Only the
The shield is weak to crushing.
Who shot me?
Not me.
I will not take any of the blame, even if it's true. Also, didn't you say that his tail is weak to crush? Like the tail
I think
tip?
the spike is, but it's very hard to hit the spike when it's not stuck in the ground.
Aragami falling back. It's going to try and find some.
You gotta make use of your double jump.
Going.
Even with double jump, it's very hard to hit just because of how the hammer attacks.
They're weaker. Hit him. Hit him hard.
The shield only becomes damageable to crush once it's broken his back legs, however, very weak to crush.
My crush, maybe it's a difference between crush bullets and crush
Yeah.
hammer, because
It's like with Chiyu. I thought his legs were extremely weak to crush. Turns out it's weak to crush bullets.
I apparently received a gift sub at some point.
Just now, apparently.
Oh,
Interesting.
hello, Fox.
Fox,
an
hello and
interesting-
welcome, and thank you for just sneakily coming and dropping 5 gifted subs. Very much appreciated.
It's not very sneakily. It kind of like shotgun blasted the subs. Also, I am not a fan of down burst. I don't.
Congrats to Tyr, Aki, Pokey, Claire, and Jack and E for receiving them.
I just personally prefer the way the other one sends me a bit further forwards.
I just feel like it sends me too far.
I feel like if you're too used to downburst, where you're basically doing it when you're in the Aragami's face, it will send you too far.
Let's call this the
I also think it
Whereas-
depends on the weapon.
I came here. I did my part.
mission accomplished. Prepare to return
See?
to base.
I did damage. I killed it. Bye. Fuck. Poppy and say hi quickly. Hope everyone as well. Now I'll go back to training with all my soul. No problem at all.
I wish there was a
Hope you warm
I wish
soon.
there was a point to the rocket hammer, like the delay it has, where it looks like the flame is charging up.
But I need you to explain this because I feel like you might be wrong about something.
Look. Oh, wrong minute. Oh, God damn it. I'll have to do it in the next mission, but when you do that, it looks like the flame starts getting bigger as you, like, delay the attacks.
Don't think it does. I think that's just a visual thing.
It is entirely a visual thing, but the way it looks like it's actually doing something, but it doesn't increase the damage or anything.
Now I've got my Predator styles.
I'm confused by your issue.
It's not an issue, it's just like a thing I noticed where it looked like delaying it made it look like it would deal more damage because the flame like jumps a little. And it looks like it's charging up something.
Hey, Sakuya, you in?
Dumbass, I've said it 100 times. At least pretend to knock before you barge in.
Oh yeah, totally my bad.
Oh, whatever. You're just here after my beer ration, aren't you? Drink down all your own already?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. It's not like you ever finish yours anyway. How about a trade? I got some giant corn on the cob. Huh? Huh?
Oh, there's a euphemism.
I want to know what these rations are. Like, why haven't I got, like, a mail saying what my monthly rations are?
You don't, they just get put in there.
What the?
It's a bottle opener.
Beer for me next time.
The plot thickens.
It's
He is
beerless.
full. He is 4 parallel universes ahead.
No. That day was already unnatural. Too many things were mixed up. The 2 teams.
I hate my unnatural days.
Alyssa was acting weird even
Oh, I
before
love some thick plotums.
It's like that mission didn't even happen. Lindo, what are you trying to tell me? What's happening?
That boob
It's
swing.
you. Sorry, you can be so quiet. What's up?
Just me and my bunny ears.
Same.
I think I understand now. Poor Alyssa. Thanks for telling me. I really do appreciate it. I wonder if that's a new type power for you to communicate through such a simple touch. It's incredible, but still a little odd. Please stay with her. She could use your support right now. Would you?
Just end of conversation after a silent nod. Cool.
Can't wait for God Eater 4, where we actually get a voice acted character.
That's a good one.
I doubt we're gonna get that.
What are you talking about? There's voice acting in the missions.
Yeah. Plenty of it. Well, you know, some very talented and well-paid voice actors. R&D. Mission to change your predator style has been granted. Following controls units are also available for use. Yep. Permissibly yours.
I'll go with Steel Fang. I like Steel Fang.
This where is he? Don't worry, I haven't given up yet, players. You're down first squad. I need to keep the motivation up. I home to still in one disc before aiming back. Or load out. Come and see what's cool in your face, evil but competent villains. Well, it's not so much that they're not there anymore. It's more, different genre. Waiting to predator start. Can be going to see enough to settle down. They're trying to control the predator start. And also difficult to know this one stack. Type 1, the dragon. Type 2, Sturm. Step up to power. Oh, my step 1 is always Sturm. Fine. And air is Raven or Driving Jaw.
I'm partial to driving jaw.
Raven is a quick, mid-air, grab, basically, and you'll burst mid-air. Driving Jaw is like a dive, diagonally.
So, I set my predator style, but it doesn't give me the option to actually put it. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Next melee attack.
Yeah, I don't love those ones.
Not attack. Attack.
They might be good. The Power Strike Bullet is good for blast gun since you won't be spamming. But
speak for yourself.
I usually early game I just went with equipping all the resists.
I'm just gonna not until I get something good.
I mean, it'd be worth crafting the resistances. They're pretty helpful.
Yeah, you can make it so that you take less damage from those specific elements when activated. And they do stack. It's not like if you have Blaze Resist, Freeze Resist overrides it.
You can't double up on a single type of buff.
No.
You can equip multiple of them. Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be a better word. And they don't stack with themselves, but they don't get overridden by each other.
Still.
But yeah, you won't get many good ones. 1 minute, what are mine?
If it's special mission.
So I have
Oh,
I have Base Saver, Combo Master, 2 Resist, and Automatic Recovery. Those are the ones I run. But there's nothing, super powerful.
Hello, Quadrigo, my old friend.
Hey, he's not too bad.
Even my bane of all the previous God Eaters.
Rico?
He does.
Yes.
He hits like a truck.
Hits
so
like a tank.
I can't fault anyone for having issues with Quadriga, because one hit can send you to the infirmary. Especially Fall and Quadriga in God Eater 2.
I'm not even going to be able to do my mild cheese method against him.
What's your cheese method?
Bonk him in the head with a greatsword so he flinches and can't do any attacks.
Oh, Miss Tachibana.
I don't have a greatsword.
Hello. Thank you for coming to see me. What brings you here, if you don't mind?
Hello, Alyssa. Don't worry, I'm not here to
Well,
mess with
crushing
you.
bullets
I'm
are
not
good
angry.
against his
Why?
missile pods and
I
the
need to
front
hear
armor.
about what happened. Straight from you.
And I
just
believe
blaze and
the
freeze.
Tell
front
me everything that you
tracks.
remember about that day, that moment. I know it's difficult, and to be honest, I can't accept what happened. But still, I can't doubt you. This is the only way to clear my mind. I heard about your past. This is not an easy thing I'm asking of you. Try, please, for me.
Just that look of you told him I passed.
Yeah.
Treated for years. Still being treated for this.
I was like, wait, you actually
know about
speak?
Yes, I did know.
When my parents... Something inside me just snapped. I was hospitalized for years. For a long time, I only saw the world through a window. When Fenrir told me I could be a new type God Eater, well, Fenrir doesn't ask, they demand.
Woodgren, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. They'll be heading off, watching movies and have fun. No problem at all. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Thank you again for the bits. Very much appreciated.
Poor thing. No, don't pity me. The doctors were nice and secretly...
Yes, they were nice.
Glad that I might have a chance to fight back, and then...
Definitely not brainwashing.
They put me on meds that curbed my memories.
Also,
Yeah, those nice
why
doctors
is that
put me
alert
on.
so quiet?
Days learning strategy, tactics, learning how to fight. And the Fenrir doctor assigned to
So I
me...
also didn't hear the
Even when
ones
he didn't
for,
have
that
to be.
Fox did
He
initially.
opted to leave his post and come here to keep helping.
You're telling me that your old doctor serves here now? At the den?
Yes, of course. I'm sure you've all met him, Dr.
Okay, heard that one. They're just really quiet.
I'm sorry. Please, go on, Alyssa.
I was
No
treated for
clue.
my mental problems. Trained
That jet
day
defies
in
gravity.
and day out. And the
And to be fair, all three of them do.
The origami that killed my parents. When I heard that it appeared here, I begged for a transfer. I swore I would find it. I swore I would tear out its core. and
Girl had
crush
no
it.
real combat training and wanted to go
When I saw
after a
it in that
DS
moment,
Pita.
something
Yep.
snapped. My mind went blank.
That might be why everything was quiet to me.
She didn't even see the one that killed her family.
Listen, Pretty Lanta, DS Pita, Tomato Potato, you know.
It was an origami with a humanish face. What more do you want?
So it was a Vajra variant.
Alyssa, I'm so sorry.
close enough.
It was important that I know, or I wouldn't have asked. I'll come by again, just to talk.
I'll come by again to traumatize you more.
You other new type. Hold her hand to make her feel better.
What do I do? What can I do?
That's exactly what she did. The new God Eater's only variable support skill, hand-holding.
Well, the rest of us are proficient in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a cutscene pre-mission.
Yeah, same. That's exactly the surprise I got as well.
Oh, I'm glad one of us is prepared.
I'm never prepared. Oh, hi, Ogatail. So it's just killing some Ogatails. Gotcha. Let's ignore that thing.
Oh yeah, I remember now why I stopped using Steel Fang. It takes forever to charge.
Steel Fang, I'm gonna need information on what type it is.
It can be equipped in the quick, dash, or combo.
That doesn't tell me what it is.
It's this.
I'm not... Don't. Right. Yeah, I tried it and was like, nope.
It is finished.
Also, this is the thing I meant with the hammer.
Yeah, that's just a visual.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I charge mine up, and it does these flashes constantly, but that doesn't. It's not actually getting stronger.
Ah. But it does look like it should.
Yeah.
Like, you can see how someone would think, oh, it's getting stronger as I hold it.
Hey, want to know something rather unfortunate?
What?
I have a blaze weapon equipped.
You pillock.
Listen, I forget sometimes that origami are specific flavors.
I mean, same.
So, hope you guys have damage, because I don't.
I'm sorry, me have damage? Ever?
I do have missiles. I'll just
Yeah,
I'll just run origami bullets.
Sounds good.
And some buckshot.
For the very first time in my entire playing God Eater, I was using a shield.
Oh, don't forget that when you block or get hit by an attack, you can dash back into the attack.
Oh yeah. Attacks only have the hitboxes once. That's not right. That's not the right word.
Like, they can only hit you once.
Yeah.
So our group's currently traveling with the cultist here, Matt. Hey, good people!
No weaker. Hit him. Hit him hard.
I'm going to request people stop using shotguns.
He says with shotgun effect.
You done that on purpose. I'm trying to get my pick.
That's on purpose. One reason why I mostly okay-ish at fighting Quadriga back in the previous ones is he's got fairly long wind-ups to his attacks.
Yeah.
Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
Yeah, just put some popular defenses. The Princess of Toadstool. Oh my god. I'm going to change that Predator style because that is annoying me already.
Which one?
This is my quick one.
Oh yeah, I would not put Sturm on quick.
Yeah, that is definitely not one for quick.
I have stuck with Type 2. It's just real solid.
I have Stem on my dash because I mainly use it for traveling or trying to catch up with a origami, and the dash just gives it like that extra distance.
Yeah, I use it for like repositioning mid-fight, so having it on dash is nice.
Yeah.
The only issue with having it on dash is that sometimes I'll dash and then do it and go through the origami without devouring it.
Oh yeah. Hey, Trez. Hey, buddy. What's up? Hey, you here? It's like 2 hours before you get fed. Are you being hungry or did you want something? I've got this pizza as I mentioned it. Wow.
I thought I heard pizza until they mentioned it, and I was kind of hungry for a pizza.
Yeah, I'm hungry for pizza. But again, that's my consistent state.
As of today, I've been reinstated.
Yeah.
I promise I won't ever let something like that happen again.
Great. When are you gonna come back?
Just realised that she's got stockings on her arms
It's still to be decided.
with a garter belt.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Did you hear about that new type chick?
She also only has one of her suspenders on.
Yeah.
The same idiot who left Lindo to die?
Damn, these are my favorite characters.
Anywhere near one of those crazy new Vajra.
Here's the kicker, though. She can't even go back into combat.
Oh, you even got a little bit of face.
All messed up in the head over it.
See, man, I told you these new types were all smoke and mirrors.
I know you feel the same way. Mock me. I'm ready to take it.
Alyssa, we're not gonna make fun of you. Hey,
Alyssa out here trying to be more open about her bullying fetish.
Seems like they caught outside of one
Go
of the
ahead,
western
mock
air
me. I
branches,
can
too.
take it. I
We've been
definitely
seeing these
don't
weird
want you to
archons
do
pop
it.
up all over the place. There's a
What is
storm
Coates' animations?
It's absurd.
I'm gonna bail before I screw anything else up.
Odin's just absurd.
He's got to go through his character arc so he can be the captain in game 2.
So I was hoping,
God.
maybe, if you have time, maybe, could you teach me again? I want to learn to fight the way I should.
If you have time,
I
maybe
want
we
nothing
could
like this
go
to
back
ever
to
happen
my
again.
room
And
and
now
You
you
can
can
bully
pretend
me.
you're my bully.
people I care about.
Cabbage on me.
We don't.
Set some romantic lighting, put on back of my tie. It's fine.
Bakamitai.
Oh wait, don't sing it. I might get copyright strikes again.
Was that on the stream or was it YouTube that got the copyright?
Stream. That part of the stream got fucking muted.
I should probably make a weapon that doesn't have element.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I need to go and change Predator styles.
But the non-element ones just look so boring.
This is why I think a transmog system should be added.
Style. Ah, quick. Oh, why can't I have the dragon on quick?
Suffer.
Yeah, no. The charge ones can only be on charge.
Ugh.
You'll unlock more as you go.
I'll go back to Type 2 then.
Type 2 is real solid.
Type 1 and Type 2 aren't bad. They're basic, but sometimes you just need basic. Sometimes you don't need a gimmick.
Oh, there we go. I do have
That's just my entire thing. Basic, but you kind of need basic sometimes.
I finally got the Borg Common materials to make the non-element Borg Common lance.
Nice.
I love the fact that my shield actually does not change in appearance whatsoever.
No.
Yes, the non-element Borg Common lance, which can only upgrade into 2 elemental typed Borg Common lances.
Yeah, I tried that with the longsword, and I was like, what's a longsword which doesn't have an element that isn't the regular blades? Because I thought upgrading the blades would remove the inherent skill. Because I kind of forgot how upgrading worked in terms of the skills with the letter E on them.
Right.
So I was like, well, what's a long sword that I can just like modify that has no element? And it was the ogre tail one, and I upgraded, and it was like, okay, further upgrades. Do you want the fire ogre tail or the lightning ogre tail? Tail weapons.
Very bad idea.
But it's fine because it doesn't force the letter E skill to change. You can just equip that on top or choose to not install it but still upgrade.
I've got to go and I've got to go and speak to Elisa then. I'm guessing.
Maybe you probably have to like talk to her. Yeah. There's like a series of missions here that you do with Elisa.
Yeah.
And also difficulty 1, difficulty 3. Tyrant Breath. Defeat one Chiyu in the grasslands. This mission is probably way too easy for you, I know, but you have to do it. This is where we start. Ready? That's not a normal zygote.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
It's
not. What's it to do with you?
The Fallen, probably.
Probably, if it's red.
They're all called Fallen.
You're Fallen.
Like, every variant is just the Fallen insert name. But sometimes they might give it, like, a little fancy name. Like, sometimes Sakaki will give you a mission and it's like, Hunt the Magmatic. Insert name. But officially it's just Fallen versions, which I'm not a big fan of. I'd much prefer if the prefix name attributed to the element, like Fallen was the freeze type ones.
Yeah.
So at what point do I mention that there's been no disconnects?
I've had a few. I've had like 2. But it's only been, but it's been like 1 in a mission, and then like a few missions in between, and then I get another one. But then no more in like the same mission.
Someone wants me to go and do many swats. I will do so after this. Ow.
Sorry, Mal, did your character say nice baby?
Possibly.
Possibly. I don't think I've ever heard to make that voice line before.
I think we're going to need to call up HR.
I'm clearly talking about the zygotes.
That'll hold up in court.
Don't waste my time.
There we go. That's a confirmed execution. The Argon has been inflicted with poison.
So, you must be doing extra training, right?
Wait, who poisoned it and how?
It wasn't me.
Pardon, sir?
So it could be Lisa.
Possibly, but I don't think I've ever seen her using poison.
She starts using more things at this point. And it's also when she starts doing, burst transfers.
Does she use origami bullets?
I don't... She's clearly not shooting right now. She's just kind of standing there.
Did you shoot, like, origami bullets?
Yeah, yeah. I collected
Okay,
up as many as I
now.
could before they died, so I gave them to you
That
guys.
monster is trying to break off from combat.
Because I know zygotes give element venom bombs.
Oh, yeah, it's probably that then. Yeah, I'm just building up origami bullets.
Fair enough. In that case, there's one thing you can get, probably later in the game.
Yeah, I have not seen the skill yet. Believe
That
me,
gives like
I'm waiting for it.
3. It gives like 3 origami bullets.
Well, not only better devour, but also there should be skills that I can equip that increase origami bullets and devour. And also put me into burst shift when I shift someone else.
Yeah, it's called mutual burst.
Yeah.
Totally silent. Vitals are still well in the green.
We need to get into difficulty 4 so we can start getting God Arts.
Just in case, to make me feel better.
Of course, Sabari. I wanted to thank you for taking me out today. Let's all step forward.
Oh god, my eyes. There, you should be able to do a bigger one now.
If you could not stand in front of my gun, that'd be great.
Jesus.
This is what you get for Lindo, Alyssa.
The hideous light of the day star.
If you could not stand in front of my gun, that'd be great.
You could not stand in front of my gun.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see why shotgun may not have been a good idea, because Malk has been like shooting through one end of the origami, not being able to see me because the origami's in the way, and it's hitting me out of everything I'm trying to do.
Yep.
It's fine. You're overpowered. I've got to nerf you.
It sure does suck when someone riddles you with bullets and you aren't able to move, isn't it? God, that's just the worst.
Fair point. Fair point. On the other hand,
bring that up.
Fair point. On the other hand, suck a meaty cock.
But Listen, I switched back to assault rifle, and I fed you a bunch of bullets in that mission.
Yeah. Also, what do you mean I'm overpowered, Malk? I'm literally using on-level gear except for my shield. Because I just don't want to take a lot of damage and die.
I've got mission available, but nothing in urgent.
Nothing new?
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that there's a new one. It just means you can do an urgent mission.
Oh, right.
They unlock progressively as you get through the story.
But I am going to change my weapon from shotgun because I have realized it is very easy to stagger.
I think it's good for solo.
Yeah, it's a very good weapon for solo, but it is way too easy to stagger your friends in this game.
I get ya.
Oh, you're welcome to keep using it.
Yeah. Feel free to keep using the shotgun if you want. I'm just going to be a bit more mindful.
All of us were using shotgun. Oh yeah, the Yaksha. I have not fought any Yaksha yet.
They exist.
Because they're only in the side missions.
They don't get into, like, the main missions until, like, difficulty 6 or something like that.
Well, I'm in difficulty 6 and it's not there yet.
Maybe it's a bit further then. You have to realize difficulty 6 goes on for, like, 7 difficulties.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missions into it.
God, the brutal hail looks so good, but I don't like how it's divine elemented. I don't like my guns having elements.
Fine.
You don't like the guns having elements?
Yeah, because doesn't that make it the other bullets weaker?
Maybe? I always just thought of it as like it makes those bullets stronger.
It might, actually.
Why?
Actually, now that you say that, there is actually one. Okay, yeah, the Grave Gun Gabbro is a blast gun, and do you know how normally it's a line? This has X's in all of the elements.
Yeah.
Thank you, hello and welcome. Pokey is not here.
Pokey is always here.
It's true.
But it does have a times 8.53 crushing damage. Actually, so you know what? Maybe it is like default for the rest, but it makes divine bullets better.
The only one I address by name.
I guess it just depends what skills.
Well, apparently I'm Michael now.
This one's provided Oracle.
Mikhail. It's actually pronounced Michael.
Michael.
Craft.
I've got to speak to Elisa again. That's why you use the tampon. Might be after I use this. Monkey guts. It's gonna be a combo.
Let's have a look at my bullets.
I want to talk about wild guns. How the sniper rifle for the Borg Comlin has no crush damage, 2.44 piercing, and no elements, like X's on all of them. That is wild.
I won't lie, I don't know what you had up, so all I know could be in Girl Scout cookies or box of condoms, and you shall never know then. I shall let your mind wander, as I'm about to wander to the bathroom. Back in a sec.
Still waiting on my food to arrive. There's an Arby's relatively close by me, but for some reason, the one that DoorDash selected is like the next city over.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Maybe the other one's closed on Sundays.
Other one might not have. Does it have to have a specific like deal with them?
It might. It probably has to be set up with DoorDash, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten it from there before. Maybe the policy changed. I don't know. When you say French toast, do you mean French dip or actually French toast? Because that was not on the list, and I'm not aware of any Arby's that does French toast.
What's French dip?
French dip is it's like it's like a sliced meat with a dipping sauce. It's pretty good. It's Swiss cheese. French dip is usually my go-to. With the au jus. Let's see. I'll be honest, I have not been to Wendy's in a minute. What are we fighting?
I think Congo, I think Malk, I think I remember hearing Malk say monkey nuts.
Mission check. Congo, Gaboro, Gaboro. Spark attacks. Okay.
Oh, monkey guts. Not monkey nuts.
Yeah, there's a difference there.
I return.
Wow. Assault rifle ammo is very cheap. 5 OP.
Yeah.
Almost like it's meant to be used consecutively at a high rate of fire.
Yeah, but I was expecting it to be like 10, 15 maybe.
French said, why are we talking about putting French things in your mouth? That's disgusting.
Because I'm hungry.
Titty croissant. No, fuck it.
The way we were posed, I was going to start quoting Team Rocket. To save the world from devastation.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
So it was a good pose.
Typology, KJ loves that shit.
That'll work.
We are Team Socket. Do I still have... Oh, I've still got some tea.
Meowth, that's right.
How dare you interrupt our emotes?
I've completely forgot that I was supposed to do squats. Oh well.
That's what the entire gameplay is.
Don't actually check how many squats it is.
Enough.
25! Okay, our
That's
group
what I
just taught the kobolds with us. If your hand is bigger than your face, you have scale rot prank. They put their hand up to their face and then one who said it pushed their hand to slap them.
How many squats does it take before you earn squatters' rights?
Vitals are all reading normal here. You make commence
17.
when you're ready. Remember, don't push.
You really like that number, don't you?
Apparently today, yeah.
17 squats, 17 testicles. Are those exchangeable at a equivalent rate?
Yes.
One testicle per squat?
If you're quick enough with bite.
The bite?
Yes.
Bite of 87. 87 testicles.
There you go.
Hello, monkey.
Hello, Mata.
Hello, father. Here I am at Granada.
I do find myself using crush bullets most of the time because I have like pure piercing as my daily weapon.
I should probably get some pierce bullets.
Or
like make some bullets that deal a lot of pierce damage.
Sounds like a sniper rifle is perfect for you.
Yeah, but that requires accuracy.
Maybe. You could probably make some modified sniper rifles that home in.
Possibly. Would they home into the weakness though?
No, probably not. Sniper rifle does have the double scopes in though. Also, my food's been dropped off. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Don't waste my time.
Niet problem.
Primary target terminated.
Oh, it's the Borgaborans.
Keep it up.
You know, I wonder how old type God Eaters that didn't use the assault rifle got OP?
I don't know. Smack.
Because, like, assault rifle has the rapid fire bullet, which consumes no OP and actually generates it.
Finger cooldowns like we can crack again. Thanks for reminding Aki.
But no other gun has that type of bullet. And all type ranged God Eaters I don't think can devour. God damn it.
So does anybody else use their feet to grab clothes that are on the ground and toss them up to your hands?
Yep, especially socks.
I do with clothes. I'm like... Actually, I think I only do that with clothes. Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking at the screen. Sorry, Mal.
Well, I've just been filled with bullets. Thanks, Mal.
It's like Mal.
If you could not stand in front of my gun, that would be great. Got that. Okay.
I'll let you know that was an assault rifle. I just attempted to do it back to me and failed.
No, that one wasn't intentional. I promise.
Still.
I'm trying to not do that. Because I remember that clip you got from the stream.
Oh, it was good. It was bad, but it was good.
Oh god.
Oh, hi, Vajra. I'm sorry, not Vajra. Oh, no, I wanted to say Vajra tail.
Tail.
Well, those are a thing.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was about to laugh at it, it's like, oh wait, no, those things actually exist.
I'm really not used to 76 being good damage for a gun.
Soldier 76.
Response has been cleared. Mission complete.
What gun is that, Mal? Is that a blast gun? I meant weapon type.
Cannon.
That is a blast gun. Yeah.
But better, and I owe that to you.
Go ahead, start trying to teach him about Oracle reserving. Good luck.
Nah. Getting to the full mount of the bar and then shooting is fine.
The exhale of air said everything.
I don't even like doing Oracle reserves.
Dresden's come for codes. Dresden is wanting food.
Spotlight's on me now. Let's give him one hell of a show.
He's been like this since, well, in fairness, half an hour ago. I was sniffing around the kitchen. Specifically the floors.
Kitchen floors.
Right, now. Who else wants food? Me. I mean, also same. Right, I'll actually go and do those squats because I had forgotten. I don't want to stand anywhere near me, Dresden. Listen, I cannot squat if you're rubbing out my legs. I just can't. What are you doing? I'm just about to stop.
I definitely got the wrong food.
You got the what?
Got the wrong order.
Huh.
It was like, I ordered that garlic ribeye steak. This is not that.
Is it a
Also-
steak?
No. No, this looks like a double roast beef.
I see. That is unfortunate.
Oh.
Are you just going to eat someone else's order, or are you going to tell them they messed up?
I can't like take it back. It was DoorDash.
Fair enough.
Like
I don't know how DoorDash works.
I can mark it as that I received the wrong item, and I should
I return properly.
get a credit for it.
Because apparently it's what's his.
Is credit just like money off your next order or something?
Yeah.
You can complain through DoorDash, apparently.
That's not too bad then. You get someone else's meal and some money off your next order.
Yeah, but I ordered like a large drink, and it's definitely a medium drink, and also a side of mac and cheese, and that's just not here at all.
Oh, lovely. No shield, one bustle. Oh no.
What's the issue?
It's a fucking Borg cannon.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh. I was about to say, you know, Borg cannon to me is like QBTU, but no, it's like QBTU is any medium or bigger origami to me.
Yeah, Tora, I just got a like $17 credit because I ordered it all through a singular item that was just set as a combo meal. So I just selected that item was wrong, and it's like, well, we can give you a credit for it.
Oh, so it gives you credit on like each wrong item.
Yeah. It like calculates it based on what you selected.
That's good. That's not just, oh, we got your entire 20 meal order wrong. Here's like $3.50 in credit.
Yeah. I don't care about getting a full refund.
Some origami
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay today.
Fuck Mal.
It's back to itself.
That's how Aki got pregnant.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is on Arby's because the bag is, you know, pre-sealed before they give it to DoorDash. And the receipt on it is correct, but the items inside were wrong, so.
Why are people saying fuck Mal, wait, what? Did I do something?
Audio.
There was that, the robotic beeping thing in your, from your headset again.
Oh, apology. Is it still going on?
No, it's fine. It just, well, you know how, like, the old style, phones made it go weird, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or so? That's all it was.
Apologies. I honestly don't know how to fix it. I don't know why my headphones do this.
Oh, what? Yeah. And then Malk said, fuck Mal, that's how Aki got pregnant. Yeah. Because Pokey fucked Mal, and now Aki's pregnant with Pokey's child.
I don't think that's how it happened.
That's exactly how that works. Go away. Homing on me. Go away. I fucking hate you, Borg Gamlin. I really fucking do. Go away. I'm going to pick up items. Is she actually just being silly? That's how she arrived in stream yesterday. She just, you know, loudly declared, I'm pregnant. to which Mal went, wait, what?
We do a modicum of trolling.
Gonna run back into range, I'm gonna smack him a few times, I'm gonna run back all the way out of range, I'm going to shoot him.
There you go.
He's not. Bite.
The Origami's been inflicted with poison.
Okay, I think it's definitely Alyssa using poison.
Oh, why are you following me? Fuck off!
He's not. He's going for food.
Who's following me?
Plenty more. An origami bond has been shattered. Keep going. That's a great start, team, but the monster's not done yet.
As long as it's new somehow. You haven't gone out of bed today. Nice.
Bond shattered. Enemy oracle response is holding steady. Keep up the good fight. Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
Wait, I'm not done slaying you. There's still more slaying to do.
That voice line.
Yeah, that's me.
Cut him off. Enemy oracle response is holding steady. Keep up the
Solid
good fight.
9 damage per freeze shot there.
And he's weak to freeze.
Yeah. Apparently his arse is really armored though.
Oh dear.
Will you piss off?
Origami is activated.
Oh, I can chat.
Burn at my word.
You can what?
Never mind.
The origami's been inflicted with
do you tell?
poison.
I'm awfully curious.
Change. I can change bullet types mid-mission.
Oh boy.
That monster is trying to break off from combat.
There's a reason why I was trying to comment. Sorry, my OP bar is full. How do I not have enough OP to fire?
Yeah.
Blast gun.
Press R1 and circle. Now you have to refill even more OP.
You have essentially 9 OP bars, but you have
10.
to.
Thanks for the backup.
Extraction's
I'm
on route,
Torian.
you guys.
I
Fantastic
very
work.
readily admit that I'm bad at this.
Yeah, with blast gun, you have to reserve the oracle bar you've built up, build up another one, keep on going. You have you have 9 in reserve, and then you can refill the top one again. That gives you like 10 oracle bars.
Yeah, like your basic ones can take like up to 3 bars, depending on.
Like I believe it's just called rocket shell. Takes 150, so that's 199. So that's a full the image.
Spotlight's on me now.
It's true.
So that's a full oracle bar and a bit more in reserve. That's why I don't really like using blast gun, because you have to keep on top of your oracle bar, stopping the fight mid-mission to reserve it and then going back into the fight.
Oh, I like it.
There is ways to make it mid combo, but
But anyway.
Oh. Mail.
Hello, Brandon.
For you to take your valuable time, but thinking of a game of battle and since now make sure I carry out the commission. I'll be trained diligently again. Thank you very much. I've got the Tearstone shield.
Nice.
He just gives it to you.
Yeah. The Tearstone shield is a shield I was using for quite a lot of the game.
Well, I'm going to put it on.
The self-control skill it has gives really good upgrades. Like if
Being
you
a
hover
Tearstone
over,
shield, I would have expected it to look better.
it's just a blue version of the shield she uses. But yeah, if you click your shield slot and press options on the shield, it shows you what buffs it's given you.
Oh, lots of stamina increase. Changes
And
by
as
5 per level.
As you upgrade it, it gives you more. I think the next upgrade will give you maximum HP.
Ooh.
I believe. But it is a buckler, so it's got less defensive power, but it's quicker on the draw.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my tower shield because I just remembered what I actually use shields for. I cower behind them. Winter's Dawn. Oh no.
A Vajra. At least it's only a Vajra.
There's no such thing as only a Vajra.
There is for now.
Right, it's only a small vagina.
So, blaze or divine weapons?
So, elementalist weapons and a nice fiery cannon. Gotcha. Okay, I can get this. I can get this. Damn it!
It's in sync on my side.
It's out of sync on my side. I was trying to make it look like I was having to force Tyr into giving head pats. It's like, if I won't be giving head pats, I'll get them.
You can't force me into giving head pats, but giving head. Maybe. I just need to switch weapons.
Nah.
Yeah.
Switching weapons, who would do that?
Why have you papered Tyr? I just noticed the paper on Tyr.
Because the aneurysm.
Oh. I don't have timestamps on Twitch chat, so I don't know how long ago a message was sent.
To be fair, nor do I. Well, no, that'll be enforced. Yes, this is true.
Maybe, I don't know, we take Alyssa on this mission.
Yeah, but sometimes there's this thing called roleplay.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need her on the field again, and yeah.
Thank you, Coda. Tell me, Sakuya, what say you?
I consent.
I will remind you.
No.
Target origami on
We got permission, boys.
I was gonna take a screenshot of that the first time I saw it, and I missed it this time.
Yes, I'll be fine. I mean, I want to go.
You can always grab like a video and just like.
Welcome. More paper folding sculptures?
What? Don't worry, you got all us behind you. We'll be awesome.
It's origami.
I didn't mean the I.
Exclamation mark.
I see. So you didn't mean to excitedly talk to me. That's understandable.
The center of the region. Are you ready to begin?
You know we are. Don't float, Alyssa.
Of course it's playtime.
Oh yeah, I absolutely hate that when you bring. This happens a lot where the monster's like, oh yeah, it's weak to blaze. All the mini enemies surrounding it being the element. God damn it.
I guess it's nice for bullets.
Pew pew pew.
That is true. It is a good way to get the bullets. Oh, be careful. These cocoon maidens, if you get hit by their spikes, they inflict defense down on you.
That's fine. I've got defense up.
There we go. That's a confirmed execution. Brilliant. Far better than I had expected.
What did you realise?
You got nothing on me. There we
Did
go.
you realise something?
That's a confirmed execution.
Thought you
Did
said,
I say something?
I'm pretty sure you just said I just realised, and then you ran off.
Oh, I think I said he has arrived.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't remember saying anything about realizations.
The on my left elbows sometimes the one I get at the same time on the laptop. Oh, right, yeah. Because your weird American keyboard.
Alpha 2, I order you to fall back and heal. I order you.
Kalia's coming to examine the stream. Hello, Kalia. Teleported? Teleported?
Teleported?
What do you mean, Callie?
They have transferred location suddenly.
Kalia. That's not your name, Callie. I'm very sure that Kalia is not your name. No, you're Callie. You're not very confused. Yeah. Or did attacks now appear to actually hit the monster in previous situations? The game you streamed seemed to share the same space and everything. No, that's just me being bad. There is a difference.
With 10. There you are. No, that's Kota.
They do look very different, you know.
I could see the resemblance.
I meant like my game was like locking onto Kota when I was trying to send the bullets to Tyr.
That monster's trying to break off from
That's it, yes.
It's gotten into it.
Jesus, that was a bit of damage.
Yeah, that's blast gun.
Takes ages to set up, tons of damage. It's why I think the power strike bullet works well with blast gun.
Yeah, I can see why.
Because you're not going to be shooting all too often, so you can just make that one shot every so often powerful.
There's no trap here. Nope, definitely not.
Oh god, oh god.
Alpha 1, you're in danger. Please disengage and grab some cover.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
That monster's trying to break off from combat. It's gotten into it.
What is that? Don't know.
What is what?
The glowing thing on the map.
It's a paralysis trap.
Ah.
5 minutes into the operation.
So far, so good.
Boys!
Origami is activating. Stay
Bada
on
boom.
your toes.
Aragami is activating, hits him. Aragami deactivates it.
Staff and welcome. Yes, God Eater.
Valka's tier? Yes. Tis I.
Well, at least they were easy, right? I mean, it would suck to get all the way out here only to have our asses kicked.
I shall slip the leash.
Nice.
What? Oh.
I've sounded OP in this one. I can't be OP. I am awful.
Sure you can.
Well, you could be.
But that requires doing stuff that doesn't get compatible with my brain, like, you know, learning shit.
It'll click.
I don't know, we're on the 3rd game. 4 if you count Monster Hunter World.
Technically, we're on the first game.
Damn, it'll push us into a corner if we stay bunched up like this. Everyone split up and try to play.
Alright, it's time to stream Kali's calls. The thumb is very sharp. Yeah. Find that Capus is like, that's a lot. It's like, oh, that's so cute. You're kneading at my arm. Oh, ow, that's painful.
Hey, leave the emotional damaged one on her own.
Yeah. Could be fine.
I like to imagine, since that's coming from off-map, that that's just a different Vajra.
Yeah. I'll show you 2 Hers and Sarahs at the same time. That's fair. Capius will pretty much let you do it, and he doesn't really kick up a fuss about it. It's Dresden you gotta worry about. Oh god, there's me doing the God Eater shit pants stance.
No thoughts, head empty. Oh look, Elisa. I love Elisa. Let me go over to Elisa.
Yes. So one time I was carrying an EV through the last couple of missions, got to the fire bus, had its opener attack. My gear is so high powered that my shield stopped 100% of the damage, didn't even push me back. EV flew across the EV and I was getting 1 shot. Yeah, I'd be the newbie in that situation. Does Dresden have the off button? He does not. If you touch any part of Dresden that he doesn't want, he will murder you.
That's just cats.
Yeah, but for Dresden, it's anything apart from the top of his head.
That's also just cats.
Oh, yeah, occasionally he'll let you stroke his cheeks. Oh, God dear.
What?
God damn it.
What? That was unrelated. You have no proof otherwise.
Sure.
Unrelated, my ass.
I was simply laughing.
Oh, look, 2 in the, at once.
2 what at once? 2 Vajras?
No, bots.
Yeah, I went to it once.
Hello, Cannon.
Callie, I think your alarm's going off.
Possibly be what that is.
Guess at least it's gone everything, not that I did anything to help. Yeah, you didn't, Kota. Don't do much. This mission did go so well, so you got done. Okay. Fine.
We're in difficulty 4 yet.
Maybe.
Where does the Chimera skull come from? Or can I just craft that?
Chimera is Vajra.
Ah.
You can go into craft and craft materials.
That's
and
what
see
I'm
if
looking at now.
you can either make it with tickets or whatever. Like the origami tab.
I'm not too far in now to change to a tab.
You just press L1 or 1, I think.
Yeah, but it takes you right back to the top of the list again. Chimera skull! Boop! Now, I can upgrade my Fiery Dragon 2 to Fiery Dragon N.
Fiery Dragon...
Nuts.
That's not funny.
No, you're right, it's fucking hilarious. Ooh,
How
Pixie
dare you
Spine.
make a joke about that?
Pixie Spine, Pixie Spine, Pixie Spine.
Dragon's nuts killed my father.
Those aren't arrow... What?
Those aren't war.
Origami materials. Those are not origami materials.
What do you mean?
Imploder, refractor, angel shell, sensor, wild barrel, angel armor, detector, rough barrel. Those are not origami materials, or at least they're not all of them.
No, they are. They
All
come from like
origami
the mini
materials.
ones.
Yeah.
So like imploders and stuff, they come from, I believe, the cocoon maidens. That's a shame. I can't get Kota's hat.
Oh, I can't make pixie spines. Or can I? No. Hit monkeys. Where's Callie? Yeah. Aki's
Somewhere
asking
in
where you
America.
are. Yeah, just in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Not making me a sandwich because I haven't asked for one.
Also, we're not having sandwiches tonight.
True. She said, wait to go pee and shop.
I just realized I'm not quite as hidden as I feel like I am.
No, as I found out, our names are still displayed.
Yes.
Oh no.
Dan's back up with hair lightly tousled.
Okay, so where do pixie materials come from?
The
Cocoon maidens.
Cocoon maidens. Yeah.
I need a pixie spine. I need to go kill Cocoon Maiden.
Just keep doing main missions and just as Cocoon Maidens happen, kill them and grab them.
Yeah. They're plentiful enough that it shouldn't be an issue.
Would you believe
The
that
next-
not a single one of the non completed missions? Oh wait, no, there's no. Yeah, there is. Picnic fields. Fuck it.
Said you're going after Pixie Spine.
Yes.
I can't imagine these pants are comfortable when they're unzipped.
Might not be high enough rare rank for it yet.
That could also be.
Yeah, Pixie
true.
Spine takes a silver ticket for me.
I don't even have
And
them
I
in my
think-
list.
Yeah, I think we're still getting bronze tickets.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah, hello,
show
welcome.
me? Can you show me the screen of what you're trying to upgrade?
Sure.
You have to cancel out of the mission ready.
Oh, Aki also wants a sandwich apparently.
Now go make your girlfriend a sandwich.
I would if I could.
I am trying to remember. Oh, it's the Iron Maiden. That's what I'm trying to upgrade. Of course, it's why it comes from Cocoon Maidens.
So you'll notice. So information for you.
Yeah.
They are rank 5 at the bottom. You can see.
Oh,
That means you need to be in difficulty 5 to get the materials. And the fact that it says cannot be upgraded means you do not currently have access to the things that drop those materials.
It's okay.
Because even if you don't have them, if it's available for you to get, the cannot be upgraded text is no longer there.
Ah, okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I get some excellent condition comics today. 3 issue combined volume of El Cazador, issue 0 and 1 Red Sonja, and issues 117 of Conan. Nice. Well, they do not live with accounts. Yes. What sandwich do you want?
They really filled up half this cup of ice.
Bologna and cheese. Bologna.
Bologna. Bologna nuts.
How dare you? My mother died of a bologna nuts.
What the fuck did that go? You can get though. Oh, that's fine. It's only a stone's throw from wherever you are to Florida.
That would be a powerful stone throw.
Everywhere's a stone throw from Florida. Is Aki close to me? I don't know where Aki is. I thought Aki was Floridian.
No!
Wow, saying it with such vitriol, Mal. I'm offended.
Listen, some people have taste, and some people like Florida. There's a Venn diagram of these two things.
You want to guess now?
The point at which they cross is there.
Something tells you PA. I'm going to say MA. Near just straight forgot he was American. I think Mal tries to.
No.
Then you are a traitor. And the King's justice shall be visited upon you.
Don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I was collecting up origami bullets, preparing for a bigger fight, and then I realized there wasn't one on the map. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find something else for you to do, or
Yay, it's over.
And that, you wouldn't want to let me down, would you? You wouldn't want to let me down.
Yeah, just allowed. Trader says the person who moved to the US.
Okay, well, it's technically
Temporarily. I'm scouting out enemy lines.
It just sort of went off.
my bad. I got a little crazy.
I must reload. I must reload. I must reload. Since when do I?
Don't worry. I got
For
you
our hands, I know having to
covered.
exist.
The crew isn't just for show, you know.
Oh no. It could be worse. You could be a Utahrian.
I think it was Utahrian.
Yeah.
Utahrian. Oh, good God. No.
What?
No. No, they're going back to Utahrian. I'm not doing another 25. My legs hurt. Sarah's going to see what's up to. Hello, Sarah. Maintain that anyone who makes their way to the mouse will happily meet and greet. Yes, we will.
The mouse?
Disney World.
Oh.
It's what Florida is mostly known for, and it's very close to where we are. The mouse. To see you. You just got called a numpty Victorian. Oh.
Just because I don't give in to fascist ideals like Walt Disney.
I forgot their hot pocket. How can you forget about that? It's between your legs.
I'm
terrible.
I'm gonna go with a no on that one.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Oh, I thought Tori had gone down the same way. Fast pass. I literally haven't been to Disney proper in like 20 years. Can beat that. I haven't been there in nearly 37 years.
I have never been.
Don't care. I'm happy to never have gone to Disney.
There's something about drinking around the world in that class.
I
You just have to do.
No.
It's a thing.
I don't care. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to Disney. As you shit your hot pocket. Fair. A session playing your Kenda feels enthusiastic. Here for thrills and fun, nice change of perpetually personally compared to my usual thought for Smokehouse yet. Always good to step out of your comfort zone.
All God Eaters are now
I've been to Disneyland, did go to Euro Disney, however it was fun. Right, it's not cold. It still resembles, at least partially, its namesake. Disneyland in California. I don't care. All Disney's are shit.
Disney is Disney.
Disneyland California, Disney World Florida, and Disneyland Paris in, surprise, surprise, Berlin.
Yeah, tracks.
No, the Quadriga has tracks.
That's what I was talking about. And you have no proof to the otherwise.
Yeah, which is where, so do I, to be fair, 'cause I don't care. Counterpoint, you hate fun. I love fun. I just don't like Disney.
I like fun when it's my definition of it.
See? Makes perfect sense. Wait. But I gotta try something out. I don't think it will, but... Oh, it does! Oh! That's a nice thing. So the cannon, you don't have to fill the bar to put it in reserve?
No.
Well, I didn't
You
realize
can reserve whatever is in the bar currently.
God, I hate the Quadriga.
Okay, his bullet weakness is like right there, as he sends a missile towards me.
Wait, now making sense. I didn't have that on my bingo card for the apocalypse. Shit. Fine.
I always
Tomahawk.
Yep. This is America, the Aragami.
Great hot pocket.
An origami bond has been
That's
shattered.
no way to talk about Mal.
Enemy oracle response is holding steady. Keep up the good fight. Origami is activated. Stay on your toes.
You wouldn't want to let me down, would you?
Every stream I become objectified as a new thing.
Yes.
There we go.
Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
Beer. He's great too, I guess. With comments like that, it's easy to see why you're happy to carry Pokey's child.
Stay on your toes.
That's Norso. Who wouldn't want to?
I'll pass.
Away.
I mean, yeah, eventually.
It's going to try and find some food. That's one more for the history books.
So Quadriga's not that bad.
Extraction team, you are a go.
I only got through that because of the fact that I have defense up.
Did she specifically say "well done, Cannon"?
I think so, yeah.
Did you hear her at the beginning of the mission? She was like, I'm gonna be so good, everyone's gonna be like, Cannon, you're awesome, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Right, I forgot this is the specific. I wondered why Cannon was with us.
Yeah,
This
so
is
like,
the
Cannon went to go for a Quadriga on her own. Go back her up, because she can't hit shit.
I mean, I
Congrats.
feel like a Quadriga is definitely a broadside of the barn situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she can't hit that, then she kinda didn't deserve the backup.
Spotlight's on me now. Let's give him one hell of a
Bet you started to do that.
Ooh. My back.
Oh. It's like you're just looking at
Hello,
porn again.
Hello, Sakuya, with your
Hello?
PSP case.
Sorry, it's me. I know it's late. I don't want to bother you.
It's all right. I just wasn't expecting it.
I've noticed
Don't
something
just
in that
stand
shot.
out here. Come in.
What?
What?
Pardon the intrusion.
Well, it's
Are
not
you
there
feeling
anymore.
well?
Fine. Now, I truly am sorry.
What
to
do you
make all
notice?
worry. I'm getting
Oh,
better.
if I see it
can
again, I'll
see
point
it.
it out. But
You've got
it's funnier if I
strength
don't.
inside.
Oh, God.
Fair
Not
enough.
at all. I only survive on borrowed strength from you all.
That's sweet of you to say. It'll certainly make Coda happy to hear.
Perhaps.
Oh, God.
I was looking into that doctor, the one who came over from Russia, Oguruma. Just when
Which
I
is a very
discovered his
Russian name.
records, he was transferred away from
Yeah.
the Far East. I sought him out. The last word I had put him heading north. Then the report came down. En route, he was attacked, killed by an origami.
Let me guess. Deus Peter.
No, that poor man. It's just something seems
The poor
wrong.
man.
It's
He
too
definitely
strange.
wasn't awful.
Hmm.
He definitely wasn't a
Sakuya.
sack of shit.
I want to help you. Please, let me help you search. Let me do at least that.
If I don't get another shot of it, I'll save a video clip and go back and grab a picture.
To do something,
Yeah.
Sakuya.
I've got 5 minutes.
Alyssa, don't cry. There's nothing to atone for. You don't have to be involved in this. I know there's something going on. I just know it.
This piece of god bread.
Too late, though. You're already involved by your very nature.
There was 3 teacups out. One,
So
Aki
Linda
noticed
left
it.
me a note. The only thing is, I haven't been
Yes,
able to
that's
open
definitely what it
It's
was.
driving me
Oh.
mad. I'm sure. I'm positive that the only way to get inside and read it is with this armlet. Do you think you could help me find it? Of course. It's funny. Only Lindo could keep me running in circles, even when he's gone.
Gore nie more, vi pieszte dno.
What?
Grief is not an ocean, but a bottle that can be drained.
Suddenly Russian.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Suddenly, right out of nowhere, I was like, I'm sorry, did you just, by invoking Lindo's name, did you just turn, turn a sleeper switch on or something?
That is not the kind of drink that you would
No.
put back like that.
Really is not.
That would burn.
Yeah, that really would. That's painful.
They do use that animation much later in the game in a funny moment where one of them like embarrasses themselves or says something embarrassing and they just throw it back.
That does sound very Russian, yes. Remember, very Russian.
Also, it sounded like a completely different VA.
An eradication request for a Sariel. Oh.
Are you ready, kids?
Ariel's not that bad. Just riddle her chest with bullets.
Yeah, pretty much.
You say to the blast cannon user.
Riddle her with explosive bullets.
Riddle her with bullet.
Well, at least in difficulty 4 now.
Good, we can start getting god arcs. Abandoned god arcs.
Oh, yeah, I see what you are on about.
The great thing about that is, that's definitely not visible unless you're at this camera angle.
Isn't it? I could have sworn it's visible. God damn, I can't go down the elevator. Probably wouldn't even be able to go in every room anyway.
I don't think you're able to see that corner of the room.
You might not be able to, actually, now that I think about it. But her bed is also covered in the same clothing.
Malk, how long are you going to stare at the bras that she's not wearing?
Oh, that's what they are. Okay. All right, yeah. I thought they were, different coloured herbs or decoration flowers.
It was the things on the bras on the wall.
Hold on, I'll zoom in.
Yeah, I saw. I looked at them. I was like,
the braziers.
I just thought they were. I thought they were hanging flowers or some form of herbal decoration. I hear throw it back without thinking. They just shoot their asses while you're missing, bringing it back. That's on there. In game base. Messages.
Hold on, I'm sending an updated one.
There we are, right in the centre there, under the middle light. Rarak.
I've learned how to use the quick edit functions of the PS5.
Ah.
Nice.
It's not very quick, is it? So that doesn't come through.
Listen, that's not the quick part.
Yeah,
that is
true.
as slow as ever.
Yeah.
It's quick edit, not quick upload.
Yeah, PS4 sends things quickly. PS5 takes a fucking age.
Riddle me this, Batman. If a quiz is quizzical, how many bullets will it take to kill you?
So you know when someone yawns and it causes other people who witness it to yawn? I think Nia has just achieved that, but with strokes. There.
Jesus, you can count the pixels.
You can count the bras as well, and all the different He's got a lot of long socks.
One of those looks like a
sock.
string.
Yes.
Yeah, one of them. Two of them, actually. The red one in the middle and the far right.
Hmm. Well then.
But that left, the very far left sock, that is a long sock.
Yeah, and so are the two ones on the right as well.
Have you never seen thigh highs?
Oh, I've seen them. I was just commenting on their existence. Yeah, no excuse for your own incompetence. Aki just says thongs.
Anyways, we acknowledge that she does not wear those.
She does not?
Yeah.
Those are definitely purely decorative.
They're clearly windows.
Hey, you want to come see my bra collection? And someone's thinking they're going to get lucky and they just, pointed to the walls like, oh.
Oh, what if they're not hers?
Hey, this is my trophy wall.
Like I said, they're windows. For his massive chest size.
Who's marathoning some booger rally?
I don't know, Coda. Maybe if you asked a helpful question every once in a while, you'd get an answer.
Oof, savage.
So, Sophie, any idea what's going on?
I haven't heard a word. It's a little strange that they'd need all of us, though. Maybe it's some big mission coming up.
Thank you all for coming on such short notice.
Short.
The administration and Team
Coming.
BondAGE have made an appointment to your squad. Upon the completion of today's operation,
this
you
way
will
too
be appointed
quick.
as captain
Oh shit!
of the Far East Branch's first unit.
Me,
with
Captain?
full
Oh,
arms.
we're all doomed.
As the new leader of this unit, I'm proud to say that I'm depending on your
Titties.
talent.
Hey, Kate.
What? That's awesome! It's better than awesome! It's awesome! I can't believe it! There's a word for this, isn't there? Like a coup, right?
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
that's not what you mean, Coda. I was proud to call you comrade. Now I'm proud to
Bosa,
serve
you're
under you.
such a
Isn't this
fucking
wonderful?
dumbass.
Sakuya? Huh? Oh, yes. Truly well deserved.
Saki is sitting there like, I have seniority, damn it.
I've been here longer. A lot longer than I'm the better God Eater. Why the
I'll
fuck?
always have your back, and I know you'll watch ours. Congratulations.
Come on, Cape.
Let's not get
Soma's just in the background having an existential crisis staring at the wooden flooring.
Yeah, like, my good God, I can see a floor panel that's out of
with many
sync.
privileges befitting their rank. This is true. But with such
Hello,
honors
buddy.
come an immense burden of responsibility. Oh, not just over yourself, as a guardian.
What is a more powerful synonym for awesome? Answer, apparently, according to Kota, awesome.
Keep them safe. Your orders haven't changed. Slay Aragami, succeed in your missions, and most of all, return home safely.
Don't die.
Now then, this battle will not
Rule
end
one.
itself. Good luck,
Stay
Guardians.
alive.
Sometimes I
ever
wish
asked
Twitch
why-
had the option to post pictures saying, remember, that would be a horrible decision. It would be.
Has anyone wondered why Coda has like a spider theme going on?
No.
Have you ever wondered why that spider theme looks like the plague in God Eater 2?
Wow. Spoilers.
All positions are ready and accounted for. All
Like,
reading screen.
where is it?
Stay focused
I think
and
it's the
finish
one
the
on his
mission.
belt specifically. His belt buckle. It looks like the infection that spreads when you're caught in the red rain.
Only the best have held such a position. It'll take a lot of work for us to keep up.
Coda's son, that's kind of truly impressive.
Damn, just one enemy? This will be easy. Oh no!
Oh, it's a big one with some more small ones. Oh, yeah. It's like
Coordinates for the
only
most
this
recent
missile.
arrival. It's big, but you can do this.
I'll happily tear through another cell.
It's working! Yay! They're weaker. Hit 'em.
I'm just gonna focus on the Zygotes.
No, that won't last forever. The Zygotes are dead.
Are you gonna focus now? By the way,
camera person.
Sariel is weak to everything but Divine.
Well, I need OP before I can actually fire.
Being in burst will slowly increase your OP.
Yeah,
There you go.
Thank you.
Have
it,
it. Would make it
it gets faster the higher burst rank you are.
Up the arse.
Oh, she's on the ground.
Smack it.
Now, finish this. Enemy orbital response is holding steady. Keep up the good fight. Bond shattered. That's a
Oh, I'm
great start,
poisoned.
team,
Oh
but
no.
the monster's not done yet.
Anyway.
Oh no. Not the cheese.
Oh, my health's low.
You should heal.
I did.
I thought I get to say those words.
Malk, you're at half health.
Hey, hey now, I've got something that's going to make me look even more foolish, you know?
What's
I was
that?
looking at my health and I was like, why is my health gradually going down?
Please disengage and grab some cover.
I wonder if it's poison.
Exactly.
Do you have any detox pills?
Detox what?
You carry
see.
detox pills?
I carry detox and anti-leak ones all the time.
Run out.
The only thing that I have in my inventory that is not the default is Restore Pills 2. Or Restore Pills S.
Yeah, Restore Pills 2 are very good. It's like a mega potion.
Yeah.
Restore Pills
1 are just so shit.
If you get the item effects up skill at level 10, they're pretty good actually.
Restore
Yes, it
Pill
works,
S, super uncommon to get.
Thank you, thank you for putting my best behaviour for the rest of the stream. Oh, Rockets has slight homing effect.
Yeah.
Told us to stop taking all the origami bullets.
Got them.
There you go. Got everybody back up to 3.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Honor Guard.
Also, God's great for Sariels because of that attack.
Origami is activated. Stay on your toes.
Ooh. That missed. Oh, just don't look at me judgingly. You didn't do anything either.
I think it must be going on to me.
Your burst runs out fast.
Who's?
Malks.
To be fair, mine lasts forever because I have burst up.
And I'm just constantly doing devour attacks.
Like, I made sure mine lasts longer with an actual skill, and I also, on charge attack, which isn't active, but when I devour, I have burst saver. So it lasts even longer. Kill Dakota.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, bond break rewards.
Have you got any toxins? Oh, yes. What sort?
I've got Abandoned God Arcs.
Yep, that's difficulty 4. You can now start equipping skills.
Woo!
Have fun with all those skills that are level 5 but don't activate till level 10.
My favorite.
Fine.
My
Laser
absolute
Master.
favorite.
Yes. For
My absolute favorite is when they're level 9.
Right. It's like, if you don't have a +1 on you, like, what are you doing?
I have a KPS.
Oh, right, I need a... Listen, I thought I had hit the button enough times. Oh, hi, Johannes.
Excellent. I expected no less.
Definitely
Allow
not
me
the
to
bad guy,
commend you on your
Johannes.
performance.
No, definitely not.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Boop.
What's that? You're in a position of power, and we're there overseeing our armlet attachment. Yeah, that's always a sign of a good guy.
New duties and new authority. You will be granted a number of bonuses. I suppose
Rachel
you could
did
call
nothing
them the
wrong.
prize to your new position.
And everything's fine at Fryer.
The first is private quarters, Lindo's to be exact. When you next log into the terminal, you will
Pause
find
the
your
music.
status has been updated to correlate with your new
That's why I give us a chance when we're just second level.
Data that was previously heavily censored or off limits will now be
Oh,
open
hell
to
yeah. No more censorship.
as we have
Hell yeah, we got Lindo's bedroom.
We get nipples.
understand its importance. Clearance is not granted to just anyone. This is our, rather Fenrir's, mark of trust. Do not take it lightly. I know you shall not betray our faith. You've better judgment than that. In addition to this, of course, you will find new duties as well. Aside from serving
He
as a
does have good
combat
music.
leader, you will also overtake all of Lindo's unique and special assignments. But we'll leave those for another day. You are surely exhausted from your operation.
Sus. Extremely sus.
A leader. Dismissed.
It's fine.
A new
He's
leader.
not evil. He's fine.
He's only a von Schicksal. Which would mean something if you knew the lore. It will be explained, but, oh boy.
Oh,
Howdy doody.
Got a question for you.
Yeah?
Do you know Soma's full name?
No.
Good.
Is it Vassal? I'm guessing it's von Schnitzel.
Hello, I am one of Soma von Schnitzel. I hail from Germany.
That's why I call him Ein in the later ones. Ein von Schnitzel.
Also, man, there is some stuff that does not get resolved with Soma until God Eater 3 post-story character stuff.
Jeez.
And you get to reconcile with the origami inside of him.
Oh. Layers and slits. And coats and thighs. Oh, heights.
Yeah, no. Men get slits, women get tights.
I swear I read thighs.
This is the law of equivalent exchange.
Game has law, never would have guessed. Oh no, the game's got quite a law. A lot more. It's a very story-driven, driven game. It's just I'm awful with the story. I'm better with the story than I am with the actual gameplay.
Nice.
Oh no.
You can do better.
I mean, what? Okay.
Trying to figure out where to
Melon
start.
coat.
When I go down, it starts with the forward. Okay, so if I time it to when you hit your back peak, I'm a little behind, so right there. Nope.
It was synced on my end.
Oh, there must be a slight amount of desync between them.
This was Chinya. Oh well.
And scene.
Oh, the Team BondAGE pose.
And I think that's a good place to end the stream.
It actually is.
And Tear's gone.
Can't open the options menu whilst I'm doing the roll dance. That's
Yep.
a design
That's
flaw.
why I had to stand up.
Yes, I interrupted the connection. That's why. That time for you. Go have a good nap.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios. I just noticed your...
My what? Alright. But, KPs, don't chew the wire. Don't. Just don't. I would say I can see you're thinking about doing it, but you don't have any thoughts in your head. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be ending things today. Thank you all very much for coming along and for your support in whatever way you've chosen to show it. It's all greatly appreciated. Special shout outs go to Fox for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. Congratulations to Tyr, Aki, Claire, Pokey, and Ian Jack for receiving them. Thank you very much to Widgren for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated there. Very generous of you. Next stream for me is going to be tomorrow at 11 AM EST, which is 4 PM GMT, where I will be going live with a double feature of, I don't know yet. It's either going to be Horror Monday followed by Payday 2 with the new group, or it's going to be the SCP reading stream followed by Payday 2. I don't know. I'm going to put a poll up in the Discord of, you know, when people would be preferring to see it, the SCP stream done. It's going to be sometime this week. But yeah. So until then, thank you all very much for coming along, and best behavior is complete. Fuck! There is no one on I can throw you at. No problem at all. Didn't think there would be, but you never know. Wait, what's Scoot? What's Scoot's thing in the absent? Oh, waiting for someone to wake up. There. I do not know what. Wait, what was that notification I just saw? I don't know. Oh, it's because I didn't close down God Eater, so it sits on the main menu and then it keeps the timer up for going to the intro sequence, and then it says gameplay recorded blocked because stopped because you entered the blocked scene, which is the intro. So that's what it just notified me as, because it did in the background. Yeah. So until next time, though, thank you very much for coming along, for your support, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good night, a good evening, a good afternoon, or a good morning. Whatever the time is for you. Till then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye!